everyone.
Hello, hi again.
After a long summer break, we decided to take a video again with you with all the things that we are really interested in, and hopefully that you are also be interested as well. So this month is very special for me because it's September, and in September I have my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so much. And also, not my birthday, but it's the month that I've started Dynamics 365. It was 21 years ago in a September that we have started with Dynamics University. And then this is how my journey starts.
Okay, great, great.
So we were in Italy, in Rome specifically, somewhere that I really like to be in. We have been there years ago. It has not very much changed, I can tell, and still a wonderful place to be in summer.
Before carry on, I have a question.
Yep.
So we're not outside and we're in our home. Why are you wearing those sunglasses?
Wonderful question. This is something that I bought from Italy, but you can find anywhere. So I would not like to give a brand, but it's because that my son lost his eyeglasses in Italy. So we go into a brand that sells eyeglasses. And when we first go in, I heard a phrase saying that AI sunglasses, and I'm like, okay, AI again? What can an AI give to an eyeglasses? So if it's been used in the producing of the eyeglasses or not. And I asked, and I fell in love, and I just grabbed one and start using it. This is most commonly you will also heard about it in the future. There are lots of new things coming to these sunglasses, and I'm really waiting for it. I'm very excited for the new versions. But for now, why I used in our summer vacation is that when you wear the sunglasses, it can just do the translations.
Okay.
It's now limited. I hope it has the language German, but now we have Italian, we have Spanish, that kind of to English translations. And also, when you call someone, right, when you are walking, that from the phones, they can see where you are going from your eyes. So I think it's a wonderful thing as well.
If there's an AI in it, you can ask some questions and hear some answers also.
Exactly. For example, when you are in the Spanish stairs in Italy, in Rome, then you can say what I'm saying and tell me about it. So it can directly tell you the details about it. So in the future, I've heard, I've also in internet check out that also we will be in the future be able to have some visualizations and etc. Yeah, but yeah, I hopefully waiting it for in September in my birthday month. But yeah, you never know.
I heard
So
some of them also. Yeah, you can also see some things with the glasses. So have some visualizations, information in the glasses. So looks promising.
exactly. So apart from dynamics, I also would like to tell you about something that I'm very really interested in because I'm not very interested in the technology. So I do not care how new my phone is, how new my computer is. So my main focus is always on dynamics.
Yes.
But when I find this one, I've learned about this one, I was very excited, and I would like to share it with everyone.
Thank you for that.
Thank you so much. So, we mostly talk about dynamics, and now we have been after summer, so most of the conferences have been started. So we have finished the Nordic Summit.
Yes.
And also DynamicsCon Europe. In both, we were not be able to make it. But I'm very glad that if you had already, I heard that they were wonderful. And I've heard some sessions are very interesting, especially there is a new topic in dynamics which we will review later stages, and which is the immersive home functionality, which matches AI with dynamics. So yes, we have Copilot and we have so much more in dynamics, but immersive home is a huge for now in dynamics world, I think.
I like it actually. I have a chance to try it in our own environment, and then looks promising.
Yeah. Apart from my sunglasses and a brief info about the immersive home, I'm not very prepared actually. So, did you prepare anything for us?
Uh, since we are talking about the AI and the functionalities making use of in our daily lives, I just want to talk about the Copilot Studio.
Okay. I know that in Dynamics we have already some Copilot functionalities. Actually, Copilot is almost everywhere. So we have of course, in Excel, for example, in Outlook, and of course, Dynamics 365 FNO. So what is the relation between the Copilot Studio and the Dynamics, and why do we need it? So
I can explain the Copilot Studio briefly to use, and then we can also deep dive into some details in the video. So Copilot Studio can be used to collect some data from the 365 and then present it to the user, we can say. As you remember, in the old days, the AX or 365 is only consistent of the one database. Okay? So it has been changed recently. So since some years back, we have a Dataverse. So when we have the Dataverse, we can present this data to the outside of the 365. And Dataverse makes a bridge between the 365 data and the Copilot. Okay. So with this Dataverse, you can use this Dataverse to create some tools to query some data in 365. So in the old days, for example, when there's a requirement came from like account manager, and to see some data with account related data on the 365, for example, what we are going to do, what we were doing, to write some X++ code, we design some forms or add some fields to existing forms, and we deploy those changes to the 365 screens, make the security adjustments, and then publish it. And then the consultants explain those changes to the users, and then users will learn to how to use it. But with this change, with the Copilot Studio, you don't have to worry about the X++ development. You don't need it. Okay. So you can focus on the much bigger projects in the 365 instead of just displaying the data to the users. Okay. So you can really focus on the hard work in here. So you still need X++ development. So the developers will also need it in the future.
hopefully.
Hopefully, but for the other bigger tasks to be accomplished. So what you can do, you can prepare some tools in the Copilot Studio, and then present those tools with the data to the user. Okay. For example, the user can ask, what are my US dollar currency customers kind of data ask for, or what are the customers which has a debt more than $10,000 kind of thing. Okay, so the Copilot Studio reads the data on the 365 with Dataverse, reads the data, and then present it to you. Okay, so this is the main objective of the Copilot Studio in the 365.
So it's always very important to use this Dataverse. And also this Dataverse is being used for the other applications as well, rather than the Copilot Studio, like that our Copilot agents, like finance agent in Excel and etc. So it's always, we can say, advisable, and not from us, of course, for both of us, but from Microsoft to use it for each application to be valuably used. And this is also what we have in the Copilot Studio as well. And also I see that Microsoft Point is also supporting us to make everything easier for us in the future, for both in developer side, the consultancy side, and also from the user perspective.
Correct.
So for this Copilot, I think you are doing creating the agents, right?
Correct.
So how do we build these agents? How they are being managed?
Actually, you need the first of all, I would like to say the Copilot Studio is not only related with the 365. You can also connect to other environments, other applications too, by the way. So since we are talking about the 365 in this session, we mainly focus on the 365 part. But with the Copilot Studio, you can always use another tools and other applications to be connected to.
I think I would like to interfere here, because if you are a huge company that are being managed from different countries, and for example, if you are purchasing a company from a country, they may use some different ERP systems as well. So I think it's very critical to be able to merge everything within. In Dynamics F&O, of course, we have some functionalities like the like to be able to do these reporting, and you can somehow manage this. But I think the Copilot Studio makes it a bit more easier to make to and also Dataverse for us to be able to do these mappings all together.
In Copilot Studio, as you mentioned, you can create agents, and with these agents, you can use multiple tools in it. Okay, so you can connect those tools in the agent via UI, user interface. It is easy to do, and then when you match them with your LLM, large language models, you can just easily ask some questions with AI, and then the agent will decide which tool to be used, and then present you the results easily. Okay, so when you want to publish the Copilot Studio to your environment, you have to at least the 10.044 version of the F&O to be able to do that. And you have also needs to have the Copilot Studio license, and you have to have some subscriptions also to make use it.
Yeah, of course, it all comes with the licenses in the point, but it's very critical that when you decide which licenses that you would like to purchase or not, the effectiveness, and plus what it will give it to your company. So I think the future is more about, for now at least, it is how it seems, in the Copilot Studio. So I've seen some really good presentation on the Copilot Studio, how it can be used in the companies and also from the user's perspective.
Correct. It has so many way to do that, and it has a very bright future. And on top of that, for the developer's perspective, we need to be focused on some another languages also to be learned. For example, like Python. So you can also adjust some tweaks in the existing tools, or you can create your own. Okay, so maybe the X++ usage will be reduced, but we will need some additional knowledge for new languages.
How I always look to the point of how it's growing, how it changes, how it affects the jobs. So it's not like, okay, you may not be developers anymore, but you have to grow yourself, grow your ability, and try to understand. For example, when there is no computers, when there's no Excel or so whatever, or no internet, that maybe there are too many accountants that try to do the daily jobs. Now we have, after the computers are being evolved, now we have engineers, we have developers, new areas. Now with the AI, what I say is it's not about not being a developer, but changing that responsibilities to something else. For example, when the electronic invoicing come, we always say that, okay, for the report designs, we do not need developers, consultants can do this kind of reports, for example. So what we do is that we hire more consultants, so that some developers become consultants. So with the AI, I believe the same or the similar occurs with the AI. Now you have to learn how to ask questions, how to do design of the AI, and then it's more evolved.
Yeah. For example, with AI, the presenting data, especially sensitive data, is become much more important. So when you deliver this kind of chatbot to the user can ask so many questions. Okay, so you have to be worried about, is the user having the correct data as they should be seeing. So it opens up new areas in the technical perspective also. So new jobs will be coming on that part also.
I agree. For example, in this glasses, right? Before that, you have to go in and you have to print all these pages when you are going around and going for a vacation, and ask, okay, have I printed this one, or I should check from the internet or so. But now it's easier to ask directly to your sunglasses and have the answer. This doesn't mean that you are replicating a person or someone. For example, in Colosseum, we go with a tour, and our tour guide was wonderful.
It was amazing, yeah.
And to explain us everything, which can be also managed by maybe the glasses, but they are different tastes.
The thing is, the tour guide knows the best about the environment. So if you don't know what to ask, you can't get any answers. Yeah,
correct.
Because the tour guide explain you with all the history with the environment.
And you can have your interaction together. That eye contact is also very critical.
Exactly.
But still, we use much of an AI in our guide, in our daily life or in vacation, and you start saying that, okay, you are every day asking something to Microsoft Copilot, like, for example, I'm doing the budget of the day, budget of the week, budget of the vacation, and asking for some insights, how it will be in the next days, what the expectations are. So yeah, this kind of things. Or even I have asked to Microsoft Copilot, what is the perfect route for us, rather than giving us all the places to be gone, to give us maybe it's with best the route, car or with the walking tour, which is the best one that we can go and when to go.
Yeah, of course. It helped us a lot actually to plan our routes, where to eat, where to stay. It gives us many suggestions, and the suggestion can be also be adjustable to our taste also. So that maybe in some cases it gives us suggestions which we don't like, and we say that, okay, we don't like this kind of suggestions, and it just adapts to our very needs.
Yeah, we can make a change. Yeah. So I think the Copilot has the same effect. With the Copilot Studio, like, you can have some data arranged for you, right? You can ask, I don't know, okay, give me the first 5 vendors that I need to contact with, which are due, which I have to contact, and this kind of information is very critical. We still have some of the Copilot functionalities already in Dynamics, but you have everything in Dynamics, and you still time to time need some specific developments. And Copilot Studio is also, we have some Copilot already exist in Dynamics. And if we want it more different, more specific for our company, I think Copilot Studio is somewhere that we need to knock the door.
And the last thing I would like to specify is to deploy those changes. So where we can deploy it. For the Copilot Studio, when you deploy it, you don't have to be logged into the 365 screens anymore. So the user can easily take this tool in the Microsoft Teams, for example. So like a chatbot, it can be used in the Microsoft Teams. The examples goes the same way. The account manager just creates a new chat and asks for some questions. And with this tool, it gets the answers in the Teams. So no need to be navigating between the forms, asking for the IT to support which form is the correct form to get some data. It just asks via chat and get a response via chat also.
Yeah, I think that these kind of new things are very helpful for a company to be competitive in the world, because before there is not that kind of a competition all over the world that you have to face in, and you have to know everything all around and to be adapted. So with this kind of things, the tools that you use, you are always very competitive from the company wise in life, in cultural life as well.
There's so many examples that comes to our minds. The sky is the limit about that one. You can easily adapt so many changes, and you can connect so many tools together to have the best performance.
So let's dream on.
Exactly, dream on.
All right, thank you, Alper. So for now, I think we can give it a break till the next one.
Next one. Okay.
Yeah.
Then.
All right.
Hope you
Thank you
enjoy
for
it.
listening.
Take care.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.